Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mashitoa YouTube channel. Today I'm doing something different, alright? Now, a lot of you guys, some of you guys already follow me on TikTok, alright? And I get a lot of questions on TikTok, and I don't get a chance to answer everyone on TikTok. So today I'm gonna go through some of the questions here, alright? I'm not even cherry picking the questions. I'm just gonna scroll and answer the questions, alright? So, ladies and gents, welcome. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please subscribe. Also, those of you who are not following me on TikTok, check me out on TikTok. Alright? Now, let's get straight to business, ladies and gents. I'm gonna start with the first question. Blacklisted 6,700 per month. I need a car. Okay, so this is a person who's blacklisted and they earn 6,700 rands. I mean, there's nothing for me to work with. I do bank finance. If you are earning 6,700 rands and you are blacklisted, the odds are against you. Okay? And at the bank, like I always say, the bank, they have a minimum income requirement, okay? The minimum amount required is 6,000 rands. And our brother over here is earning 6.7. So you just right there by the minimum. So this is borderline income. On top of that, you are blacklisted. So a person like this, I would advise them to, work on their credit record, sort out the listing they have, and grow slowly until they have an excellent credit record. Remember, I always say, when you earn below 8,000 rands, you should at least have an excellent credit record to, overcompensate for that salary. Because, I mean, with a salary of 6,700, what car can you even get, Nowadays, most cars on the floor like this, a majority of cars, they start from 3,500 rands, and those are your Quads, your Swift, entry level cars. All right. So no ways. I won't even advise this person to continue looking for a car. I won't even suggest they go look for a rent-to-own. Rent-to-own companies, they want 15,000 rands and more for a salary, So even rent-to-own won't work for you. Just work on your credit record. Hopefully you get an increase as well. Maybe when you earn around 8,000 rands, that's when you can try look for a car, okay? Let's go to the next question, all right? So there's a comment here. Just buy a car, after a month cancel that insurance. I did that with a lot of my cars. So a person was concerned about how insurance is expensive, how the installment of the car, when I always estimate that this car might be 3.5. Another person came with a comment and said, okay, I still have to pay for insurance on top of this. So this guy here was answering to that person, and they are saying this guy must just buy a car, take insurance, after a month cancel the insurance. This is risky. This is very risky. He's saying that he does this all the time. A very risky thing to do. If that car gets stolen, you are gonna be paying at the bank. The bank does not care what happens to your car, okay? You are still liable for paying that car, all right? You still have to pay for that loan. So I'm against it. I condemn people canceling insurance. I wouldn't advise anyone to cancel insurance. If you write off that car, you will have a lot of money remaining at the bank. You will still owe at the bank a lot of money, and they won't care. They want their money. So I wouldn't advise anyone to cancel their insurance at all. So this guy is saying he does that all the time. It's not a good thing. He got lucky, never made an accident, the car was never stolen or anything. So he's been getting lucky, ladies and gents. So people shouldn't be taking chances. But if you feel like you can do it, obviously no one is going to stop you from canceling your insurance. You can, but I condone it. I personally condone it. I personally condemn it, not condone it. I condemn it. I'm against it at all, fully. Okay, I'm looking for a question now to answer. I want to know if I can qualify for a car, but I don't have a license. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a good credit record, you are permanently employed, you earn more than 15,000 rands, there is one bank that can assist you without a license, all right? But they don't easily approve, so you will need an excellent credit record. If not, what I can do, I can assist you, get a license quicker, especially if you have a learners, then I can assist you get a booking quicker, and then when you get a license, you come fetch your car. I have done that before, where a person send me all their documents, we do the application, we get them approved, then they book for a license, they get a license. So as soon as they get a license, then they can come fetch their car. So I can also assist you get a license quicker, all right? But otherwise, if you earn below 15,000 rands, that bank won't assist you. The bank that helps people without license, you need to be earning 15,000 rands and more. If you don't have a learners, then that means we must start with the learners, then work our way up all the way till you get a license, all right? I can also assist you with that. Someone is asking me where I'm based. Ladies and gents, we are based in Benoni, all right? 25 grade north in Benoni, DFSK. Looking for another question. Another person that is blacklisted. I'm blacklisted earning 22,000 rands. So someone who's blacklisted earning 22,000 rands, I can recommend them a rent to own. You must have at least maybe 30,000 rands deposit. You obviously or earn more than 15,000 rands. So yeah, you can do a rent to own. You will get a car that includes it's gonna be the installment of the car. Insurance and tracker is already included. Maybe let's say for a Polo like this, you might pay around 8,000 rands. Tracker insurance included, all right, for about 8,000 rands. It's a little bit more expensive compared to car finance. With car finance, you pay maybe 4,500 rands, excluding insurance. So for some people, it is worth it, okay, to go for rent to own. Remember, you are blacklisted, you don't have a choice. Someone is asking, they earn 15,000 rands, they are asking, with a score of 621, what can they add? Okay, let's start with the score. Credit score of 621, it's below good. So this is a borderline credit record. It's not something we wouldn't try. We can still try, especially if you earn 15,000 rands. Your chances of getting a car will be slim, but hey, we can always try, all right? So you can get a Polo Vivo, you can get a Suzuki Ciaz, Picanto, any of the entry-level cars. You can get a Mahindra XUV 300, you can get a 2017 XUV 500. So there will be a couple of options for this person, all right? Okay, this is a self-employed person making more than 30K per month. Which car can I qualify with a 630 credit score? When you are self-employed, you need to be making 15,000 and more. So this person is on 30. The problem here is the score. When you are self-employed, your score needs to be at least above 650. So my brother over here, what they can do is work on increasing their score until it gets to 650 already. The banks are not easy. They're not easy. It's not simple to get finance when you are self-employed with a low credit score, all right? Okay, here's another one. 13,000 rands. I am under debt review. Guys, when you're under debt review, you won't get any finance, any loan, any credit card from any bank. You won't get any bank products, all right, when you are under debt review. The only option you will have is rent to own again, like I said. So this person is earning 13,000, they are under debt review. They must just have a deposit, be willing to pay 6,500 rands and more on a car. They will get a rent to own. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, those are the questions. I just had to like pick some of the questions here. I picked the ones that I can see that they will add value when I answer them, and they will help a lot of people. All right, what I did was answer actual questions, not necessarily comments. So ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Billy Mashitoa here. I'm out. Ha!